Hey guys, Leah with Pineapples and Penguins TV, here to talk to you about Hulu's Only Murders in the Building, Season 1, Episode 2, titled Who is Tim Kono? This episode includes a lot of Mabel's backstory, which is fantastic. Your 2-minute talk starts now. Oliver and Charles have decided to do a podcast. It was Oliver's idea. This is his comeback. This is how he's going to become successful. He and Charles are recording in their closet, which is what you do when you have a podcast that you record from home. And they are trying to decide who Tim Kono is. Mabel, however, is keeping her mouth completely shut. We get to see a flashback of her talking to Tim. I don't know, it seems like it was earlier in the year. He's like, you can't show up after 10 years, and started, bringing stuff up from our childhood. She's like, I don't know how you could let Oscar go down for this. He says, mind your business, act like you don't know me. She says, fine. And so she's following through on that and acting like she does not know him at all. Lady of the apartment building holds a memorial for Tim. Our podcasters go. Turns out nobody liked him. Nobody liked him at all. Everybody at the memorial service is more upset to find out that Howard's cat, Evelyn, has died. Evelyn apparently wandered the building in and out of other people's apartments. Everybody loved Evelyn. So Oliver uses some of his charm and some of Charles's money to go visit the records maintenance person for the Arconia and get all of the complaints against him. There were a lot. Later, our podcasters go into Tim's apartment to look for clues. They find Evelyn's footprints in Tim's blood, which means that Evelyn was there after Tim and then died, leading them to believe that maybe Tim was poisoned and then Evelyn somehow got into the poison. This was how Tim was murdered, and then it made it look like a suicide. We get more flashbacks. Mabel and Tim as children running around the apartment, pretending they're the Hardy Boys, solving fake crimes, until they meet Zoe and Oscar. Oscar is the child of the super. Zoe's family, super rich, owns the whole 11th floor. Zoe, a little bit of a kleptomaniac. They talk Oscar into getting a master key from his dad. They steal it, obviously. And they go into people's apartments when they're not home and borrow their stuff, stay in the apartment, do stuff that children that are bored with money do. Later, it's New Year's Eve. They're on the roof, and Zoe ends up falling to her death. She's pushed, but Tim won't say who he saw pushing her, and so Oscar, who was having a fight with her earlier, ends up going down for her murder. This is not good. Later, alone in Tim's apartment, Mabel finds all the Hardy Boy books, and when she opens them, they're hollowed out and full of jewelry. She's very suspicious. She says nothing because she's pretending she doesn't know who he is, and she takes all of the stuff back to her apartment. And that's where we end this episode.